What's going on, everybody? Rob here, aka Trev2323. Well, it happened. We had a power outage. And the crazy thing is, we're with ComEd in Chicago. The power flickered on and off for long periods of times, that sometimes they would come back on for like a little bit, then go back on, then come back on for a while. And that's the video that I put up on my 48 volt lithium-ion battery. But what it brought to my attention that I did not know, and I talked with a couple other people and I could not believe it, that people are buying solar panels. So they're buying solar panels and they sell you on that the grid could store your power. You could back up power to the power stations, to your power companies will back power up. And then when you need it, if you're shorthand or your bill's gonna be coming out, we can send you the power back, and this way we don't gotta credit you. We'll just give you the power back, And God, I didn't know that's how they were doing it. I thought at some point with these 20,000, these 22,000 solar panels, at some point I thought they were giving you battery backup. Because here's the problem. Okay, I'm a lithium-ion aholic, so that's another part of the video. But the problem is that we had the power that go out. It went on and off throughout the whole day. So there's somebody I know that does have the solar panels, but I didn't know they didn't have the batteries. I thought included in the kit was they're called power walls. Look them up, power walls. And those are the battery packs you can buy different size power walls, and they're supposed to be outside your facility. But in the Midwest, you really can't have them outside because it gets too cold. It'll kill the battery. But if the power goes out, if there's no grid and there's no light, there's no sun to give you solar power, the power wall is supposed to kick in, and you're supposed to still have power that the solar collected to put into the power wall, or that the grid provided to put into the power wall, to the battery backup. It's like a UPS, uninterruptible power supply for the whole house, okay? So I didn't know that was an extra cost when getting your solar panels. So they'll put your solar panels on, and part of that, what that drives me nuts also is, well, we give you a 20-year warranty on the solar panels, and we're going to give you a warranty on your roof also, but we got to install the roof, and then we'll put the power. So you got to pay for the roof and the solar panels for them to put them on. But one thing professionally, they figure out where your joists are, and those panels have to be in the joist, because if the wind blows, you don't want them blowing to the wind or whatever, okay? Either way, so on top of that, there's no battery backup. So the power goes out, the grid goes down, on and off all day long. So if the cloud gets on, you start getting less solar power. Then nighttime comes in, you have no solar power. So the grid's gonna kick in, right? Wrong! The grid is down. The infrastructure is old. The grid is down. So when they say the electric company will send you the power back, how can they when the power's off? The grid is down. They can't get the power back to you. You need lithium ion. You need battery backup. You need battery backup power. Okay, I got the big 48 volt I made downstairs, and this reason alone caused me to build another 48 volt battery. I can run them in parallel. It maintains the 48 volt, but gives me more backup. I use the 1800 watt pressure washer with no power. I pressure wash my van. I vacuumed out my van. This right here has lithium-ion battery in it. This is an iPad. It got lithium-ion battery. Lithium-ion batteries are what's in your laptop. Think about your laptop. Your laptop can be charged and left and recharged and left and recharged, and the battery goes bad sometimes. This is just the same thing as basically 6 laptop batteries. You say 6 laptop batteries are in here. I can charge the phone 13 times, but USB lights. That's a USB light that I have right there. It plugs into a USB. I can put it on here. It'll light up the room all night long. Okay. So anyway, so now I got 3,000 watt inverter. I can run half my house off my 48 volt battery. But just like your bank account, you don't want to expend everything at once, because you don't know when the grid is going to go back up. You don't know when the power is going to go back on. So when the power was off, we went off of this TV right here. This right here, we got mobile hotspots on our phone. This pad connects to this right here with the Wi-Fi, and the battery is good for 6 hours. 6 hours that we could watch TV. Now, I could plug the big TVs in, but they just use more power, and you don't know how long you're going to be without power. Now, I was the opposite of everybody else. They got their solar panels up and no battery backup. I have my battery backup, and I have my solar panels. I just haven't installed them. And my solar panels, I'm putting on the side of my garage, and they're not going to the grid. They're not going to be in part of the grid at all. I have an extension cord. It's like a backup generator. That's how my battery backup is. But in the same, I bought these on clearance. I was trying to get people to buy these on clearance. There's 18 batteries in here that I was running my laptop off of this. We went boondocking. I got 2 of these. This right here, the LED light right there, is plugged into this. I could run that all night long with this one. But the laptop, I was boondocking off grid. My laptop was running out of power. I plugged my laptop in this. This could only handle 100 watts on this one. My one downstairs can handle a lot more power. This right here can only handle 100 watts. My laptop's 46 watts. But another thing is, these batteries, you don't realize this, these batteries for your drills. I got 4 of these, and these have probably 4 lithium-ion batteries in here. They sell a fitting over the top with a USB port. So in emergency situations, that one fitting on the top turns this into the USB like this, turns it into where I can plug in a light like this. But not only that, it can light up a whole room. There's a high and a low on this. I had this on low because low lights up a whole room. And this used, out of the 3, this only used one little thing the whole evening that we had it on. I swear by lithium-ion battery packs. And if you're gonna have these people come install the solar systems, ask how big of a power wall. What can I run off the power wall? Does it have a battery backup? Because when the grid went down over here, there were people with solar panels, no sunshine, and no battery backup, and the grid power company could not send the power back. That's why when they're selling these solar panels, we'll do this, we'll do that, they need to install a decent power wall with it. Now they're trying to charge 20 grand for a battery pack, 20 grand for a power wall. You can find power walls if you Google power walls. One place that I like is, but they're always on back order. They're always sold out. Big Battery. Big Battery sells power walls. Now I made my own battery with battery hookup. I bought the used cells from Battery Hookup, and that's how I made my own power walls. You could do it, but lithium-ion, this right here, they have computer chips in here. All these have computer chips in here, and it balances the batteries in here. The batteries are protected. They're all protected, and they got battery balancers, and they shut it off so they don't get overcharged. That's the one thing about lithium-ion. If it's not, my battery downstairs is a big plastic cooler, because if you puncture these cells and oxygen gets into these cells, they will start like a runaway train fire until all the cells are burnt out. I should start with that first and scare people away, right? But these are all lithium-ion. Your laptop is lithium-ion. That's why they say don't take them apart. And you're not even supposed to throw them away in a regular dump, because you could look up videos where if the forklifts or whatever, they freaking hit them, they start fires instantly. But I bought this for 45 bucks. I bought 2 of them. I left one in the hotel room, one in the vehicle when we were boondocking. We didn't even run them down in power. That's how good those were with battery backup. 6 hours on this with the look for the ones with the lithium-ion batteries that you could charge. And 6 hours. If the power's out and you got lithium-ion available, don't put on the big TV in the front room, because you're just wasting the lithium-ion and you don't know when your power is going back on. So just be frugal with it, like we were. We have the big ones. I could have plugged my big battery in there. We could have powered that big TV. You know what? We watched this. We were frugal with it, and this didn't run out of power. We didn't have to plug this in. This is the only thing we used as our light, and we were good to go while we were hours without power. All right, either way, talk to you later. Subscribe, like, and share. Look at my 48-volt battery build. I built the 48-volt battery, and I was running 1875 watts from it, 33 amps. I was running for about 20 minutes, not a problem. I still had 85% charge. All right, talk to you later. Subscribe, like, and share.